Eminence, I think it's, by my count, you should have turned a few weeks ago 67 years old.
That's right. Yeah, it's nearly a biblical age.
Nearly. Well, I remember your 65th birthday. I had the honor of taking part in some of the celebrations of the 65th birthday, and I also had the honor of contributing a piece on friendship in Judaism.
Yes, in this beautiful festschrift.
And I want to address the theme of this particular festschrift. And I begin with a very simple question. Why did the people who chose to honor you and to honor your life's work, why did they choose friendship as the theme that is appropriate for Cardinal Schonborn?
Perhaps I would say 3 reasons mainly. First of all, the most immediate reason is that it's my episcopal motto. I have chosen John 15:15. That's Jesus speaking to the apostles in the upper room, and that's the passage where he says, "I do not call you any longer servants, but friends." This vos autem dixi amicos was a word in the Gospel of John that hit me for many years, that touched me profoundly. The friendship that Jesus, he gives to his disciples. So I choose, when I was appointed bishop, I remember well, I was sitting in Rome in a bus, traveling through the whole city to the place where I lived, a very long journey, and I was very moved by this appointment, and frightened and moved, and this word always came back in my mind, in my heart. I call you friends. So I think that's the first reason. The second reason is that St. Thomas Aquinas, the great Dominican theologian and master, has placed friendship in the heart of his treatise on love, on charity. And I always consider, and I have often lectured on that the key of his entire theological work is friendship. And the great intuition is that God, through the communication of his own life in the alliance with man, has made possible that man, despite the infinite distance between man and God, despite this distance, he can become his friend. And the third reason, which is biographically the first reason, is that friendship is like the sound of the motto, the musical motto of my life. And I have to thank the Lord that through all my life, friendships have been my companions through all these years, and it's just such a blessing. Friendship is a great gift. So that may explain 3 reasons. Yeah.
Let me ask you for a moment to elaborate further on the third reason, which, as you say, is really experientially the fundamental one, and to ask you, what gifts has friendship brought into your life?
What gift has friendship brought?
Or another way to approach the same question: in what way? Everyone has friends. I mean, your festschrift is called From Facebook. It mentions Facebook in the subtitle, so people have friends, and Facebook friends they never know. And you have groups that are dedicated to a rock star or to a soccer group. In what way has friendship been an integral part of your spiritual life? And what gifts has it brought to your spiritual life?
Yeah. I think friendship is different from erotic love. It's different from parental love, children's love to the parents. There's a classical distinction between the four types of love. It goes back to the Greeks and to the biblical understanding. C.S. Lewis' book on the four loves is for me a beautiful framework for what love is. He distinguishes the affective love, which is the love of the mother for the child for the mother and the father, the affection, which is it's such a deep root of love. And there is, of course, the erotical love between man and woman, and of course, we all know the enormous power, the enormous importance of erotic love. But then there is philia, as the Greek call it, the love of friendship. What distinguishes love of friendship from the other types of love? C.S. Lewis has a good image for that. He says erotic love, one looks, they look in each other's eyes. Friends look together in the same direction. They may go hand in hand, or they may go shoulder on shoulder, but they have the same interest, the same. They love the same. They love go fishing together. They love playing cards together. I love playing cards, and I have a group of friends with whom I meet regularly to play cards.
Maybe that's why there's not enough time for you to pray.
Well, Rabbi, it should be possible to do both, but I would consider a loss to abandon playing cards from time to time. It shouldn't be an impediment for a real life of prayer, because this type of very human friendship is a parable also of our friendship with God, with the Lord. Yeah. So, and then of course C.S. Lewis has the fourth type of love, that is agape, that is caritas, that's the self-giving love, which is so to say the motor of all the three other types of love. Without charity, without caritas, agape, these three types of love may degenerate and be perverted. So, sorry to make a lecture about friendship, about the amor amicitiae, as St. Thomas says, the love of friendship. But he considers that this is the most expressive type of love. That may be criticized, but in my experience, I must say the real friendship is something that goes even beyond erotic love. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. It's me who was recently married, right?
Yeah. I know. I'm married. Yes. But I think eros is also present in the life of a unmarried person as me, who has chosen to be unmarried for the sake of the kingdom, because there is no life without eros, certainly. And there's no life without affective love, parental love, child-parents love. But friendship is, I would say, you must say a word about that. Certainly more profound than me. But in marital love, if there is not the dimension of friendship, I think something terrible is losing, is lacking.
I completely resonate with that, and I think going back to the question of a spiritual relationship and the spiritual gifts of relationships, I personally would say that the experience of friendship is the basis for marriage really bearing spiritual fruit.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And I would say, moreover, just, since I had the privilege of introducing my wife to you just recently, at the beginning of this conversation, that we were friends long before this dimension of marital relations was even a possibility on the horizon. And because we were deep friends, sharing deeply spiritually, that allowed our relationship to then evolve.
Yeah.
So,
Beautiful.
So this was our own process. So now, moving then from the C.S. Lewis, Thomas Aquinas, more theoretical, I want to push you once again to the more personal testimony and repeat the question of, are you able to articulate the gifts that friendship has brought into your spiritual life? Or, because otherwise it's left as the level of a sort of a feeling or I know it's important, but can you share with us why and in what way it's actually important? What has it really brought? Had you been a solitary monk without friends, praying all day long, what would have been missing in your life? Other than just feeling supported or enjoyment or whatever.
I have certainly not the vocation of a hermit. I choose a religious community, the Dominican order, because I choose community life, and we call each other brother in the community, and brotherhood is not the same than friendship, because brothers normally you do not choose. You have brethren. Friends you can choose, but between brotherhood and friendship it is close. And I found in the Dominican order, in my religious community, I found beautiful friendships. That what have they brought to me? First of all, I must say I had great friendships as a boy. My classmate, we were sitting together at the same desk, for 12 years, from the first primary school till the last year of what we call maturity, the last year of high school. I think it's the move from brotherhood to friendship, because in a community life we share the same purpose, we share the same faith, we share daily life, and then what was very important for me, we share to study together, that's very familiar to Judaism, to study together. And the deep friendships that I found in the Dominican order were very much linked to study together, to discover, for instance, the church fathers together, to be enthusiastic together about deepening the mystery of Israel, the call of Israel, the chosen people, to deepen together, to enter together in St. Thomas Aquinas. This, I would say, there is an eros for learning, for studying. And so our group of friends, we produced books together. We published about the church fathers in a common effort. And this friendship has went on through the years now, through the decades, and well, I think that's a strong basis for my own spiritual life, because it is kind of assurance in the daily life, not to be alone, but also to share a common purpose, a common vision, a common enthusiasm, and a common faith.
Well,